Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Tim, and I travel all over this country to do my job, and in my travels, I show you everything that's out there on the road, some little oddities, and sometimes we have to do some vehicle maintenance or repairs. And that's what we're talking about today, a common coolant leak on a Ford 6.7 diesel. This is a 2018, but it's a very common leak. It's super easy to fix. And you probably should have the part in your toolbox just in case. Stay tuned. So the leak I'm talking about is a leak that comes from right here, where the plastic molded thing goes into the radiator. It snaps on. There's an O-ring in there that fails. Now, Ford, in their infinite wisdom, decided that a normal hose with a hose clamp that's been used forever was not good. So they switched to this. But there's an O-ring in there that fails, and it will cause a steady stream of coolant dripping down here, and you'll see it on the side of your intercooler. Now, some dealers will tell you you have to buy this whole hose. That is untrue. This is the part number for the O-ring for that particular connection. It is just a giant rubber O-ring. It was, I think, $15 or $12 at the dealer, as opposed to $200 for the whole hose at the dealer. So get yourself this part number. I'll leave a link in the description with this part also, so you can get it from Amazon or eBay or something like that. So that's all you need. Throw that in your toolbox just in case you get this leak. So the first thing you have to do is you have to pop this clip up, and you just need to get a little flat screwdriver in there and pry it up a little bit, and it will snap up. And that's all it holds it on. And then you wiggle it. Well, I gotta get my other hand, so hang on. Okay, so you wiggle it and you pull it off. There's that O-ring in there. All right, so I'm going to try to show you where the O-ring is in here so that you don't go digging out the wrong thing. So pay attention. That thing there is not the O-ring. The O-ring is right behind it. You get down in there. You can pry it up. There's the O-ring right there. I've got the flashlight in my mouth, so that's the O-ring that they're replacing. The old O-ring is a square cut, and the new O-ring is an actual O-ring. It puts a little more force on the seal. So once you get it in there, you just push this back on. I use a little bit of Vaseline on there to make it slide on a little bit easier. And then snap your clip down and you're all done. And then you fill it up with coolant, run it up to operating temperature, and check for leaks. Make sure you have none, and you should be all good. Make sure that you do 50-50 mix when you're putting your coolant in. And that's it. You start it, you check for leaks, make sure everything's good, and you're ready to go down the road. One tool, a flashlight, and nothing had to come out from underneath the hood to replace it. So hopefully that helps. It's one of those emergency things that you should have in your bag. A little chilly out here today. And now I got to test drive it, make sure everything's hunky-dory, and I'll be back down the road. So I hope it helps. If it did, leave a thumbs up. And if you like this kind of content, then, subscribe to the thing. And I'll check in with you on the next episode. So get out there and find your own path.